There's Brian this afternoon. Me and Preston ran down to the farm. We're going to try to fill up some feeders. Haven't been able to get down here the last few weeks. One of them, I think Jason checked the other day, one of them ran out. So we'll go here and fill one feeder up, and maybe, well, actually two feeders. One is the one that's got the mineral lick that we set up back late spring, actually. So I'll go check those out and see what kind of activity we got them. And I'm going to show y'all some of the sawtooth oaks that I showed on one of the videos earlier, show you how they're coming on. They should be coming on strong, getting ready to drop. So hang on, we'll be right back. I'm impressed we made it over here to this first feeder. This is the one where you'll see we put the ground blind back on one of the other videos, but it's the one that's had a lot of hogs around it. Got out here and had a flat on the Ranger, so we had to break out the old Honda today, but and load it down, it'll get it done for the day. So we'll get this feeder filled up right quick, then when we go over and check on those sawtooth acorns if we have time. So we almost caught them pigs out here. Preston and I had to go back to the barn because the four-wheeler ran out of gas. And went out there and fixed this camera. Came riding up on this feeder, and there was a young sow with about 4 young pigs with them. I guess they couldn't smell us, and this feeder had just gone off. They slipped off over here in the edge. You see back over here behind me. They were right back over behind that down tree. Thought we couldn't get them on video. They let me get pretty close. They've seen so thick stuff. But let me show you what they've been doing here. Preston and I had to go get this old Toyota truck because it ran out of gas on the four-wheeler and flat tire on the Ranger. But boy, you can tell they've been wearing it out around here, and the corn feeder had just gone off. And hey, check this out over here. This is where we started that mineral lick back in probably May. And look what they've done. They have rooted this thing down where it's holding water now. So, we know they're using it now, and I'm gonna be long. We're gonna put a stand up here. We'll try to get one, but those pigs were standing. They ran right off in the thicket right there. But they started to come back. They couldn't smell us, I guess, but they finally saw me and ran off. Preston's gonna go ahead and fill up this feeder here. It's been a long time since we filled it up. See, it's still got corn in it. So we're gonna put a little bit more in it and get on out of here. Boy, it's fun seeing them pigs. I just hate I didn't get them on camera, but we'll get this and filled up. Maybe ride over and check another spot here in a minute. We finished up filling up that feeder where the hogs were. We got one more. If you remember back from one of the other videos, we put one of these redneck feeders in this little hollow here in front of a bow stand with guys. Hadn't been in here ever since. We're gonna go in here and top it off. So be right back. Go ahead. This grass is growing up. I need to bring my spray rig down here and cut me one of those chemical trails through here too for later in the season. We'll do that on another day. There's my stand right there. We'll be doing some hunting out of that stand later in the year. You see it's right here in a little hardwood strip. Right out there past the truck, you'll see the cornfield out there, some sawtooth acorns. I'll show you those on the way out. But got a pretty good little spot here last year. Saw some good bugs we let go, so maybe one of them will still be around. My feet are empty. The empty?
Yeah.
Yeah, this has probably been empty a while. It's been probably a month to 6 weeks before we filled it up, but first we'll go ahead and top it off. And, deer been in here. Looks like they've been in this scratching around. They tend to pass right through this little bedding area right over there. They tend to pass right down through this low area, so maybe we'll be able to intercept one. So got that done. We'll go out here in a minute and show you some of these sawtooth oaks. I'll show y'all some of these sawtooth oak trees. We got just a few planted down the edge of this field right here. You see it's a cornfield, but I can see quite a few acorns. They've been really grown since we were down here last time. See these things? See, they kind of look like a gumball on a sweet gum tree, but they'll eventually, as they mature, you see them starting to open up. Really big acorn. That thing, they almost big as a golf ball, but as they mature, this outer shell will start to open up, and they'll just pop open. These acorns will fall out, and they deer love these things. They're just all over these trees. You can see right there. See more right here on these trees. These limbs, some years they'll produce so strong they'll just be weighted down like they got ice on the limb. Go down here. Check these other ones. Let's see. I can't remember how old these trees are. They're probably about, probably 10 years old. And some of them, like this tree here, is producing a few. You can see they look to be, maybe they're a little smaller. Not quite as many, and I think that's due to the age of the tree. Check one more. Most of them produce every year. They may have an off year, but when you've got a lot of them planted, see a little one right there. When you've got a lot of them planted, you're guaranteed to have a pretty good crop, even if the odd tree here and there doesn't produce. They do have another variety of sawtooth called a gobbler, and they produce a smaller acorn, but this might be a gobbler. You see that one there? They're starting to open up. You can see the acorn inside the cover there. Anyway, it's been fun to watch these things, and boy, the deer just come to them like crazy come October, because there's no other acorns in the woods at that time. The big trees, the big older oaks hadn't started to put on, so you can see them on this tree too. So anyway, just like to show y'all these sawtooths. It's something we planted years ago. These are, like I said, these are probably 10, 12 years old. We've got some Jason has shown you on the other videos that are Jason and I planted when we were kids. I was probably 13 years old, 14 or so when we planted our first ones a long time ago. So anyway, that's about all Presley and I have got to do today. We ran out of gas, had a flat tire, and still got it done. So we're going to wrap it up here for today and try to get some more video later in the week. We're going to maybe set up cameras on those and like to get a shot at maybe coming here and try to get those hogs we saw just a minute ago. So maybe we'll go and get that, but I appreciate y'all watching today. Just a little short video of what we had to run down here and do after work. If you like our videos, if you would, please subscribe and keep watching. Thank y'all again for watching. Thank you. Press and I are on the way out. We caught these deer crossing the road. This is the first bucks we've seen. This one on the left looks to be a pretty nice buck. They're all pretty good racks. I can't see them real good in the camera. I got it zoomed in though, so I'll get home and pull this up on the computer. Looks like that right one might have kind of a lopsided rack, but anyway, it's cool to see them. We're gonna ease on back to the barn. We decided we're gonna, instead of finishing the video up, we're gonna go sit in a deer stand, so maybe we'll see some of these bucks in a little bit. Me and Presley tried to come on. Came on back to the truck, got our camera and binoculars and everything. We're gonna run over here and sit in the stand. Starting to cool off a little bit. It got a little cloudy, so we're gonna, since we saw those bucks, we kind of got fired up. We're gonna go see if we can see some more. Before we go down there, I'm gonna show you one of these Ranch Kings. You've seen Tim and Jason putting them up on some of these other videos. I'm gonna get this one put up here before bow season, I hope, in the next couple weeks or so, and we'll do a little bit of video of that too. But we'll be right back. We're gonna go get in this box stand. I don't know what's going on. Me and Presley either real dumb or we were on buck bad. But anyway, we came on, got in this shooting house. It's about 90 degrees plus about 20 inside this house. But I'll turn around here. You can see what we're sitting over. We're sitting over mostly soybeans in this field. And you see a little patch of corn right there. Then the wrap on around here to the side. More soybeans, so I don't know. The wind's not exactly right. Me and Presley don't smell too good because we're sweating, but we'll hang out here a little while. Maybe we can get some deer on video. We got the first deer of the afternoon out in the beans. Turned out to be a pretty nice 8-point. I'm gonna see if I can video. I'll zoom in here. I want to get a shot of it. Nice looking buck. If you get out here in the open, we can kind of see how big his body is, see how old we think he is. Looks like he's pretty heavy. He's got a long body. I don't think he's very old deer. Maybe some of his buddies will follow him out here in a minute. pressed it and stayed in here as long as we can stand it. We stink and we're ready to go to the house. So, anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed seeing those deer. We're going to try to come down some more here soon and get some more video. The bucks are growing. I think we saw about 8 bucks today. So, hope y'all enjoyed that. We'll try to get some more footage next time. Thank y'all.